We visited one of the teachers from the school who lived in a Leningrad apartment. It was amazing how the city changes, because first there's like suburbs, and then we drive just a little bit farther, and there's probably 12 eight-story apartment buildings. It's this huge complex. And I know that almost all of them live in apartments, and it's just amazing to see all those buildings all together.
Yeah, did you guys bring a present?
Yeah, I brought I didn't realize that I brought for the whole family?
That's okay. It's a surprise party anyway.
We're supposed to go to the 8th floor.
To who?
8th floor.
8th floor. Probably won't want to take an elevator.
No, we can all fit.
We'll go off and cruise.
Hi, hello.
This particular family seemed to live for their collections. They had airplane model collections, stamp collections, cat collections, gum wrapper collections, and anything else you can think of. Because the father worked on the railroad, he wasn't home very often, and the kids really got to know their mother as a person, and so because of that, I think they learned to respect her more. This apartment seemed to be unusually small, but the family really did a lot to decorate it nicely.
And yes, here is sour cream, here is tomato sauce, and here's butter. You know, it is a Russian, Siberian dish, you see? Siberian.
Did any of our kids, Justin, did any of you tell stories in Zena's class yesterday?
They were, no.
No? How did the storytelling go yesterday?
In my class, that was just wonderful. So Svetlana can tell. In her class, they were cool.
I've been thinking about this ever since I got into this. I've always wanted to be able to go to find out what the Soviet people were like, because you see so much stuff on American TV, and I can just say, well, that's just a bag of baloney.
When I decided that I want to come on this trip and stuff, you know, I decided that I wanted to come here for peace. But like after a week and a half that I was here, my mom told me that their way of peace isn't the same as ours. They figure peace as communism.
There aren't that many communists in this country.
It's the government.
And that's the government. I know it, but see, maybe the government's idea of peace is different, but the people's idea is the same thing as ours. Maybe our government's idea of peace is different than what we feel. How do we know? I mean, you guys are 11, I'm 13. How are we supposed to know? What do we know about our government, really? What do we know? I mean it.
And I think that because of this, the people should have more impact on the decisions that the government makes.
Can they really say that in their government?
Well, they can make suggestions, don't they?
Are they?
No.
Can they do that? Are they that free?
Probably when I get back to school, I'm sure one of the questions will be, how much do they want peace? And I'd just like to say, by going to the Square of Victory, I think that was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. So if I get that sort of question, I'd just say, yes, they want peace as much, if not maybe more, than we do. With my friends all the time about world peace and all that stuff, but it seems like that is one of the kind of subjects that they just like to talk about.
We, the children of two beautiful places of the world, must fight for the peaceful sky and peace and friendship between all the peoples in the world.
We shall live in peace. We shall
Take it, please.
I wish that we could have stayed longer and just to sit down with one of them and just talk about what life is like for them living in a hospital. I don't think that they always treat people as nice as they treated us, but I think that it's not like they just told their kids to be on their best behavior. I think that they were just acting normal.
I've been able to make a lot of friends here, and I think it's really great that I've made a lot of friends, but the only problem is I've got so many addresses to write to, and I'm not sure I'm going to have enough time to write to them.
Not only that, but with all the addresses, I don't know which address belongs to which
address.
kid. Yeah.
Right.
With a lot of the kids, you really can't get beyond, you know, what are your pets' names and stuff. But with a couple, you just find one subject that you can talk about.
It's kind of neat in a way that they are people too, and they really aren't that different. And just because some of the architecture is different and policies are different, it's just really like America.
I came here and I thought it would be so strange, and the real shock was that I wasn't shocked because it was strange. I was shocked because it wasn't strange.
Yeah, we're very happy to have him back, have somebody help around the house again.
Maybe the government's idea of peace is different, but the people's idea is the same thing as ours. They want to live in friendship with the United States.
I think they can remember us as a friend, not a foe.
Additional funding is provided by this and other public television stations and by a grant from the City of Seattle and the Seattle Arts Commission.